latest Tarkov TV podcast has just finished. A ton of information was revealed about the upcoming patch and arena, so expect a few videos on this channel covering it all in separate segments so you guys don't have to take in all this information at once. Today's video is all about the arena. We got a bunch of information thanks to you guys giving questions in, and he answered a bunch of them live on stream straight away. The first and most important thing is there is an entire new sound profile for Arena and only Arena. Take a look at all of the new sounds that will be coming, so new weapon sounds, new character animation sounds, all that sort of stuff. Take a listen.
Водку в туалет, ребята!
So yeah, really quality sounds there, you know, top tier. In fact, they should probably bring that in to the main Tarkov game as well. No, but for real, they just didn't have sound on the trailer this time when they were going through it. But let's go through the questions and the answers that Nikita gave. The first one was, is Arena gonna have a closed beta? The answer was yes, it will, and it will be quite soon. The beta is gonna be closed, so only a certain amount of people can test this out at first, and it's mainly going to be the people that have played the early test servers the most, so the people that have access to the ETS and have played it a hell of a lot. And in my eyes, I think it's really good that they're testing it with a small group of people before their servers get overloaded with all the people trying to go in and play Arena for the first time. They did also mention about putting a pool out there so certain players that don't have ETS can also get in, but they said it's primarily going to consist of ETS players. And it will cost. It ain't going to cost too much, but it is a separate game under a separate dev team, and it will cost. If you have EOD, then it's fine, it will come as part of your EOD package, but anyone that doesn't have EOD, you will need to pay. They don't actually reveal a price, but Nikita said it will not be too much, not expensive for sure. But what does that mean? Who knows? As mentioned, it will be a separate game, but you can switch the applications over really easy. Say if you have the main Escape from Tarkov game open and you have Arena, you'll be able to click on a button and it will close down Tarkov and open up Arena, and vice versa. During the closed beta testing, there will be around 3 to 4 maps in the closed beta, varying from indoor maps and outdoor maps, but when the game gets released to the public, then it will have 5 to 6 maps with many more on the way. This will vary in size, density, and whether it's going to be indoor and outdoor. Also, nighttime maps will be in the game as well, so you can have a nighttime version of a map and a daytime version of the map for variation in combat. If you don't want to play but you just do want to watch, then a spectator mode is planned and it will be coming, and they are working on a way for you to bet on games if you want to, so you could bet in-game rubles or something like that and just spectate, and whoever wins, if you win your bet on the winner, then you get money. If you don't, then you don't. So that's quite interesting. I feel like it'd be quite a good community aspect. I feel like they should have VoIP in this spectator area, especially like in the trailer you can see a bunch of people at the top clapping everyone on. If that's the spectator area and they can watch down, similar to how Call of Duty Warzone had that with the Gulag, where you can watch other fights going on, I feel like having VoIP in there would be quite funny just to cheer and boo other people. But when you are fighting, it will be 2 teams. You'll have the red team and you'll have the blue team. And there will be matchmaking for custom games. So you can have private games between your friends, so you can pick whose side you're going to be on and stuff like that. But when you're in an online raid, obviously you can't pick and choose who you're going to be in a team with, unless obviously you've grouped up with them before you go in. The private games will have no progression in it, and the match-made games with random players will have progression and it will be ranked, so you'll get judged on your performance and stuff like that as well. As I mentioned in the previous video to Arena, it does seem like this is a push for EFT to become more esports ready, and they have sort of brought up other things that make me sort of clarify that in my head. They are just bringing out higher tick rate servers for Arena, and they're looking at 100 tick or maybe even higher. They don't know yet, but it's going to cost them more, and that's why the game isn't going to be free for everyone and only EOD players, because you're spending more money on more premium servers. Do I think that they should have higher tick rate servers on the base game as well? Yes, but that's by the by. As we know with Tarkov, it will be varied in terms of combat. You don't have to rush in and be aggressive all the time. You can sit back and hold down angles. But if you decide that you don't want to fight and these two teams are just walking around exploring the map, then Nikita has mentioned that there will be some form of cleaning squad where you can go in, and if you don't fight and you've not been fighting for a while, a group of very powerful AI will come in as a cleaning squad and try and wipe you all out. There is a PvE mode as well on top of this, where you can group up with people and just fight off against waves of AI. I think that'll be hella fun. AI getting increasingly harder. It will be a really interesting experience. I also mentioned this in the previous arena video that I made, but there is an option for you to go in with presets as well that you can unlock throughout playing arena, so you can have a preset gear that you can use, or you can use your in-game stash gear as well if you have the base game of Tarkov, because you're not required to have the base game of Tarkov in order to play arena. It is separate, so you can just have arena if you want to. Of course, if you go in with your stash gear from the base game and you die, you will still lose that. The Tarkov element is still there. The ballistics will remain the same of Tarkov. The healing animations, the movement, all of that is going to be reminiscent to Tarkov. You can't change it in private games either, so you can't say that bullets are going to do more damage, health is going to be less. It is going to be just Tarkov realism all the way through, no matter what game mode you're playing. And when you are playing, there are loot spots in the maps as well if you do choose to loot. So there are hotspots where you can pick up certain items around the map, and obviously if you win, you can take that out as well. That being said, you don't have a secure container in arena like you do with the base game of Tarkov. So if you find something and you don't get out with it, tough shit. You can't put it anywhere in your bum to make it secure. It is literally go in, lose everything, or come out with everything. It is a complete thing, which, to be fair, if they didn't have a secure container in the main game of Tarkov as well, I'd be quite happy with that also. All of this information was rattled out pretty quickly right at the start of the Tarkov TV podcast, and I honestly feel like a little bit better about it than I did. I feel like they were just going to focus on this fully and forget about the base game of Tarkov, but it's a separate dev team and they seem to be on it. They seem to find this as an enjoyable experience to bring more players into the Tarkov world and experience what hardcore truly is. That being said, I feel like it is still going to be buggy as hell when it gets released, hence the reason I like the fact that it's going to be tested on a smaller group of people first. You will see more content on Arena on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, but that is all the information that Nikita has revealed to us in the Tarkov TV podcast regarding Arena. I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Let me know everything in your thoughts, not just on the Tarkov TV podcast, but on Arena specifically. And if you don't have anything to say, just put a little emoji down there because it really helps this channel grow and keeps the algorithm and engagement up, which is always good. So thank you so much for watching this video. That's all the information we have that's new for Arena. I will see you in the next video where I break down something else about the Tarkov TV podcast.